You know what's so concerning to me is that where I hear Senator Kennedy, John Kennedy says, where he says that what America First means is that they have too. While I agree with some of his sentiments, where he says we have too many undeserving people at the top getting bailouts. Nobody at the top should be getting a bailout. If you make $1 million, you don't need nobody bailing you out of nothing. If you make over $100,000 a year after tax, you don't need nobody bailing you out. Then he said there's too many people at the bottom undeserving, not all of them, that's getting handouts and we can't afford it. Sir, your network is at $17 to $20 million. I don't need you telling nobody about nothing. Rich people should not be in charge of money that they already have on their own. You should not be trying to run a country. You should not be allowed to be in that office. Because at this point, how you going to say something about the poor and you rich? How you going to recognize people in poverty when you're rich? And you're making sure you stay rich and wealthy, right? I.e. insider trading. Yeah, you making sure you stay wealthy. So how are you going to tell me or tell people in this country? First of all, I don't trust none of you senators up there, the Republican or Democrats. Y'all all crooks. And I know people say they're not all crooks. They are. In my eyes, they're all crooks. And when I say they're all crooks, this is what I mean by all crooks. When you send money that can be fundamentally used for programs in this country to another country, I have an issue with that. I don't care what party lines you hold. I have an issue. And we complain about people being homeless, hungry, on public assistance. Y'all some silly ninjas. Why ain't y'all irate about our money going somewhere else? I have never understood the lunacism of people when they really get bent out of control because people live off the system because they they need welfare, or some of them use it, whatever the case may be. But you don't have a problem with that money being used and abused in other countries. You don't have a problem with people fraudulently applying for stuff in the systems in other countries to get our tax dollars over there. Yeah. Y'all priorities are screwed up. This country is a joke. And then your president ran over there and bombed Venezuela. And I told y'all a long time ago, it had nothing to do with them doggone drugs. It was always about the oil. Y'all ain't never got this to me. Try to tell y'all, it's about oil, not drugs.